Hey, is this thing on? Oh, okay, good. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Mind of Thomas. I'm in prison right now. You're probably wondering how life got this way for me. Well, you see, it all started when the Astro-Bears took over the world. I tried to liberate the planet, but it was just too much for me to handle, and I got captured, thrown in here, and now they're forcing me to compete in some sort of sport called void space racing. They gave me this Switch game to train with as sort of a manual. I might as well take a look at it so I don't crash into an asteroid or something. Void Space Racing is a space racing video game developed and published by Sanka, a development team who actually helped in the creation of Astro-Bear's Party, released as a Nintendo Switch eShop exclusive for the low price of $4.99 USD, which came around to 20 cents for me with a sale going on at the time, as well as my Nintendo Gold points. Taking a glance at the photo of this game should tell you that it's a space racing game. While it definitely is that, it's a lot different from others in its respective genre by having no friction whatsoever, making it feel a touch more realistic. This in turn, however, puts a steep learning curve on controlling your ship, so don't expect this to be a breeze when you first start. Luckily to help you, the game gives you a nice free roam mode to get used to the controls and physics of everything. After playing around with this for a while, you should slowly start to get the hang of things. Now on to the main attraction, races. You can either play against computers or do local multiplayer. The main objective is to fly around the map and be the first one to make it through all the rings scattered around it. This can be pretty tricky the first few times as the weird physics make navigating harder. Luckily, this is fixed by giving you a little arrow that points to the direction of the nearest ring. Even then, however, they're pretty easy to miss by like an inch, which gives you a penalty. And trust me, you'll want to win, because you can only unlock all the other maps and ship designs by winning in first place on each stage. Once you unlock them all, there's a good map selection, including this Astro-Bears crossover one I really dig, but I think this is a little too harsh towards newcomers to lock everything behind first place wins, especially given the game's difficulty. Overall, I think this mode is pretty fun once you get the hang of it, but should have more at the start. I would also throw in an online option as well, since it's kind of hard to find friends that really want to play this game locally due to the steep learning curve attached to it. But for all us true loners out there, there's Time Trials mode. This is basically the same as regular races, just without the other racers there, and focuses, as the name implies, on your time and record of reaching the rings, rather than being first place. I actually ended up liking this mode more than regular races, as you're being alone allows for more experimentation, has this nice arcadey feel to it as you try to reach for your highest time score. There's not much other than that. The graphics are nice, the music sounds pretty good, and takes advantage of the HD rumble in a way that works really well. Overall, I think the game's core concept and mechanics are really fun, but it needs more modes and overall depth. Hope the team over at Sanka gets the opportunity to make a sequel or large expansion for this game in the future. It has potential, it just needs to be fleshed out. Well, that about wraps things up for that. Guess I'll just sit here until they call me to compete in their stupid race.